All right, hi, it's Johnny. Thanks for watching. So today on Patreon, on the Madonna tier and the Megastar Plus tier, I'm going to react to Madonna's music album for the first time. There's a good chunk of this I've not heard. I've also not heard the American Pie cover, so I'm going to react to the music video of that at the end. That's it. Let's get into it. Lyrics I never knew. Okay. This sounds so great on headphones. I've never properly listened to it before. I've just heard it a lot, you know? I never loved it, but it's grown on me. It is growing on me. The production is so good. It's so detailed, it's great. Banger as well. Great song. I'm going to keep going. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm surprised how much I like that, actually. That was so good. That must have sounded so different to anything else that was out in 2000. So good. So many amazing little riffs, little bass riffs and things to keep it going. Oh my god, it's so catchy. I like to sing, 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 like a bird on a wingy, wingy, wingy. Something interesting happened there. Like, I thought I knew music really well and thought it was kind of quite a simple song. And I listened to it there. I was like, wow, that is insane. Like, the production is so detailed. It's such a weird song. And then this one, which I remember hearing about a year and a half ago and thought it was just absolutely insane. And it actually sounds a bit more normal compared to music. It's like, wow, this is a slightly more obscure version of that first song, or like it kind of follows the same kind of leads. It's got vocoder, autotune, whatever you want to call it. Like deep fat bass lines, quite intense dance beats as well. Lyrics that are quite abstract, quite funny at times. Like, it's just a great 1-2 punch. You said adrift with no direction. Great sounds. Just like a ship that's lost at sea. You don't care where you drop your anchor. Make sure it doesn't land on me. Awesome production on this too by William Orbit. It's quite chaotic, but I love it. Nice. Wow, this is great. This is insane. Wow. I thought it was going to drop. Okay, okay. Guy? Any relevancies in the name Guy? The capital G, maybe? Very nice, very nice. Such an interesting sound on this one. Very heartfelt ballad. Is it about Guy Ritchie? Maybe. Haven't heard a lot of acoustic on Madonna's album, so that's nice to hear. So I guess he played that, but maybe she was learning at the time as well. Is that kind of folktronica as well? Is that lazily what you would call it? Because there's electronic stuff and there's folky stuff. We'll pause after this one. Not heard this one either. It's overwhelming hearing new Madonna songs. I love it. What have we got? William Orbit again.
You took a pretty picture and you smashed it into bits. Sank me into blackness and you sealed it with a kiss.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay. Wow, love it, love it. I can see why you said like Beautiful Stranger didn't need to be on here, because this is that same vibe. William Orbit. Same sound. So good. You know, it's like 60s pop-esque, but maybe like a proper dance producer, and Madonna as well, like both of them. Not fucking around, you know? It's not just some 60s bullshit, like it's a proper song with like an amazing soundscape.
I feel so sad. What I did wasn't right. I feel so bad, and I must say to you, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. What did you expect?
Interesting. Okay.
I'm doing my best.
That was a great sound. I thought that was a vocal for a minute. Wow. Production's so good. And there'll be a reason for using that vocoder auto-tune. I'm just going to call it vocoder. Maybe that's old-fashioned. It's not because she can't sing, it's not for that reason, obviously it's stylistic. Such a weird song. The little stop-start stuff, I love it.
Don't tell me to stop. Tell the rain not to drop.
I never realised how fucked up sounding that was, you know, with the little stop and start things. I think this is another one, like music that's weirder than I remember it being. I think because Madonna's melodies are so great, you kind of get lost in that, but with headphones on, it's great. Awesome, awesome. It's like hearing it for the first time. What a song, what a song. Wow. Oh man. I kind of forgot this was on here. One of the first Madonna songs I reacted to on the channel. I've heard the live version quite a few times since then,
I can't remember
but not really this.
when I was young. I can't explain if it was wrong. I was so blind, I could not see. Your paradise is not for me.
Can't tell. Oh man. What about the little craftwork keyboard thing there? That's so clever. Sounds amazing. I think this is like the towering masterpiece of the album. It's just otherworldly, you know?
So high, so
Wow. Genius.
nothing. Turn to stone, lose my faith. I'll be gone before it happens. Turn to stone, lose my faith. I'll be gone.
Great chorus.
Before it happens.
Selling out is not my thing. It's a great lyric, by the way.
Selling out is not my thing. Walk away. I won't be broken again. I won't fall apart. Turn
she not been singing that high? That bit? Oh, that vocal. Wow, let's just hear that again before I finish. This little high vocal here. Oh, that's heavenly. I feel like maybe she hasn't used that high register that much in the album, maybe? It's been quite downbeat and moody in some ways. Wow, great ending to an album. Yeah, so first thoughts, that was a great album full of great songs. Production, the songwriting, the singing, everything was just top drawer. It's not quite the cohesive like Ray of Light experience, whereas this kind of sounds all messed up. It sounds like chopped up, and I think it's not trying to connect with you in that same emotional way that the previous record was. I feel like there is really heartfelt stuff in here, and some of it's very straightly delivered. Other bits are like with vocoders and auto-tune and stuff, which is interesting. And then some other songs like Music and a few of the earlier ones don't seem to have like a big emotional weight behind them. I think they're for the clubs. I think there's probably lots of remixes of those kind of songs. So I think she's kind of servicing that side of it and also working through some like emotions in the more dark, introspective songs. And that work with Mirwais is so good. His stuff, I mean, I've heard that, I think for American Life, or is it Die Another Day? I remember hearing like how it took him like 2 or 3 weeks of just like agonizing over every single sound and then bringing it back to Madonna, and she would give him ideas and all that. But he's quite an attention to detail kind of guy. I don't know much about him, but in working with him, she's obviously going off in a whole other direction. And I've heard a bit of American Life. Obviously, I've heard the title track and Die Another Day, and they kind of follow this to a bit more of an intense kind of sound with like lyrically, it kind of goes a bit further out there on those songs that I know. The lyrics here were just perfect, like the function of them. Sometimes they were like playful and silly, sometimes just like iconic, like, you know, music and the stuff that's in that song. And then like Paradise Not For Me, which to me is like the centerpiece of the album, where it's the big weighty thing that holds the album down in a good way. It's kind of, it grounds it all. It's just so good, like musically, lyrically, emotionally. It just hits every mark. You've got amazing strings, you've got vocoded vocals, whispering, weird little electronic riffs, but nothing too dancey. The pace is kind of mid-tempo. It's about 6 or 7 minutes long. It takes its time. And in some of the other ones, like they would chop into the beat and you'd be nodding along and they'd be like, whoa, it kind of throws you. But in this one, it just kind of plods along in the best way possible. Plod is not a good word. You know what I'm saying? It just exists and it just does its thing, takes its time, does what it wants, and then goes. That was great. That was so exciting to hear. First album of the 2000s. Awesome album. Her voice was like perfect on it as well. Haven't gone into that much, but I like the fact that it was kind of treated a lot and kind of used in different ways. So like a really experimental approach to her vocals. If you know sort of where that came from, what influenced her to do that. Is this the first album that she used a vocoder or auto-tune and stuff to kind of disguise her voice, mask what she was saying? All right, so yeah, brilliant album. Can't wait to hear that again. Now, what I'm going to do is watch the video for American Pie.
Nothing out there looks the same. You're the one that I've been waiting for. I don't even know